Political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, Watson Duke, addressed the circumstances surrounding his dismissal from yesterday's plenary sitting. He held a press conference this morning where he criticized Presiding Officer Abby Taylor's management of the Assembly Legislature, and Trevecia Phillips tells us more.
PDP political leader Watson Duke expressed frustration at what he perceives as deliberate delays in the proceedings, pointing to the Chief Secretary's tardiness. According to Duke, such delays violate established parliamentary procedures.
If you put a motion, come hell or high water, you ought to be there for the motion.
The Assemblyman emphasized the importance of adhering to procedure, specifically the speaking order predetermined before the sitting. Duke then accused Taylor of adopting a godlike syndrome, undermining the democratic process.
When the presiding officer is low enough to say within the House of Record, within the House of Legislation, that whosoever her eyes caught will speak, to me is an attack on our democracy and all that we have fought for. Where is the balance? Where is the reasonableness? And for heaven's sake, the presiding officer would not look at me.
Asserting his seniority in the political landscape, Duke claimed that the current administration owes its existence to him. He criticized fellow members for what he describes as childish behavior and stated that they were nobodies before he found them. Therefore, he would not accept such treatment.
And I would not succumb to the threats or the bully tactics of the presiding officer. I want to let you know that. And if we can't fight inside here, we're going to fight it outside here.
Duke took issue with what he perceived as a lack of respect from his peers and the presiding officer.
See, she don't call me assemblyman. When she remembers, she called me assemblyman. I am Mr. Duke inside there. I'm Mr. Duke inside the house. That's the level of disrespect she displays towards me and contempt. I am Mr. Duke. The others are assemblyman with a smile on the face. For me, it's a piggish behavior. Mr. Duke.
On the 3rd, he announced his intention to attend the next sitting to continue representing the people of Roxborough Argyle. Despite the discord, Duke clarified that his opposition is not personal, exemplified by a blown kiss as he was extorted out of the sitting on Thursday.
I am not one to tote bad feelings. You could attack me, but I will forgive. Because in order to be a leader, you have to focus on the macro picture. You can't be toting feelings as a whole lot of them keep walking around toting feelings. So I have nothing against even the presiding officer, because they really can't help themselves. They are but kids in the park.
Despite rising tensions within the Assembly Legislature, Duke remains resolute in executing his duties as the elected representative for Roxborough Argyle. Trevecia Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.